with her boyfriend. Like, what is it? Oh my God. Why did both of my lights just die right now? Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. For those who do not know, my name is Britanya Alexis, but for those who are returning, what's good, and welcome back. As you can see by today's title, we're gonna have a little girls talk with Brit. I'm kind of playing with the name right now. I don't really know if I'm gonna name these little segments girl talk with Brit or just talk with Brit, ramble with Brit. I'm kind of playing around with the names, but we're gonna get it together. We are definitely going to get it together. So this topic is just really about a young black girl in her 20s. And I'm going to talk about 3 topics. I'm not really going to make this really long and drawn out. I'm going to make sure that I just make this video really sweet, simple, and to the point. So with that being said, let's jump right into these topics. The first topic that we're going to talk about is friendships. When it comes to friendships, the first thing I think about is when I was younger, I was so big on wanting the most friends. It was really quantity over quality. So as I got older and started finding out what I'm interested in and finding out different things about myself and learning how to deteriorate myself away from certain people, the first thing I want to touch on is when to let go of a friendship. I know as an adult we try to hold on to things just because of the history and the time that we feel like we spent into people, but sometimes it's okay to let go. Sometimes we hold on to these toxic relationships and friendships because we don't really know that they became that way because you've known this person for so long. But people grow just like you grow, and sometimes people grow into malicious ways, so you really just have to learn how to deteriorate yourself away from that negative energy. If you feel like every time when you come around them or every time they call your phone, you have to mentally prepare yourself for whatever they're about to tell you, or you just mentally have to prepare yourself for them to be negative, that's a sign that you need to let that friendship go. It's not worth it. Like, protect your peace at all costs. Miss Mamas and the sirs out here that is watching me, protect your peace at all times. Another thing for me is when friends try to take your advice as being malicious. Like, if I'm your friend, I'm going to genuinely try to help you. If you having a problem, we're going to sit down and try to see if we can come up with a solution. But when friends just really take all your advice as being negative, or you're being harsh and all this other stuff, like, for me, I just feel like you just didn't want to, why did you want to come to me for advice if you didn't want a solution, or if you didn't want to hear my point of view of things? Like, sometimes I just think people just dump all the issues onto people and not even think about what they've done. They just want to get it all out, but then when you try to give them advice, they're just like, oh, you just saying that because of da 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 da, or you can't tell me nothing about this because you haven't experienced it, and da 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 da. Like, so to me, it's just really crazy for when friends take advice as being malicious. Like, girl, I am your friend, or sir, I am your friend. Why would I all of a sudden just to wake up one day and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna be weird? Let me be weird and be malicious towards this bitch. Like, that's crazy. Protect your peace. I'm probably going to say that 1,000 times in this video. Protect your peace. Okay? Because people really do go through different seasons. And sometimes people can be in a fucked up season of their life. But because you can be the most happiest, you're listening to their problems can make you and like get into that misery, if that makes sense. So always just know how to tread lightly when it's time to tread lightly, and then put your all into stuff when it's time to put your all into stuff. Because people really want you to be 100% for them while they only give you 25% of them. That's not real friendship. So if it's draining you, if you feel like it's a chore to talk to somebody, if you just feel like any negativity coming from your friends, let it go. Let it go, ma'am. Let it go. The next thing that I want to talk about is the soft life, the soft era, the feminine energy. Like, I really want to get into that topic because I feel like right now I am definitely in my soft life. I've been working on this journey for about 2 years now. You know, sometimes life just make you have a sit down. Like, life really make you be like, bitch, hold up, like, sit down, let me show you something real quick, how shit can get real out here. So for me, going on this journey, it really helped me heal the traumas and the past stuff that has really happened to me. It really helped me heal and to become the better woman. Like, it really has. I am definitely in my soft life. Soft life to me is just being happy. Like, that's the main emotion I want to feel for a minute. Like, I'm not really in the drama anymore. I'm not really in the mix anymore. I just really be on some chill shit and just really be to myself. And I think that being in your soft life is really taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself physically, taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally. Just make sure you pour back into yourself, because it's very, very, very easy to pour back into someone else and your cup will never be filled back up, or you just pour so you don't have anything left for yourself. So always make sure to take care of yourself, girl. You gotta take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, nobody is gonna take care of you properly, girl. Nobody. Okay, get it together, Miss Mama. Another thing that I feel like you are being in your soft life is when you make what you do luxury. Don't let social media make you feel like you have to have a certain car, you have to have a certain house, you have to have the most expensive clothes to be in your soft life. Because sometimes, you know, those people that you see and we do admire, because I do have those TikToks that I like to go and look at when the girls are out on the yachts or when they're in Chanel buying the biggest purses. I love to see stuff like that, because that is going to be me one day. But that's not my life right now. So what I am, what I do have, the things that I do have, I'm going to make that into my luxury. So I had to really just learn that, to not let society and not let social media really put a stamp on what luxury and soft life is. Soft life is really what you make it. If your definition is different from mine, then that's fine. But for me, this is my really opinion on me being into the soft life, and just really just opening up and just, you know, bringing up my vibration, if that makes sense. I really am enjoying this experience. Soft life is all about not being so aggressive. Like, girl, it's okay to be sweet. It's okay to be kind. It's okay to love flowers. It's not always fuck nigga free and you have to be malicious and let me see what can I get out this person. Like, it doesn't always have to be that mentality. It's okay girl. It is okay to be chill. It's okay to love someone. It is okay to love yourself out loud. Like, it's okay. I promise you, it is okay. But the one thing that I do want to say, once you enter your soft life, you can't bring the old stuff that you were doing into your new era, because nothing is going to change. All you're going to do is just bring all the old problems, all the old feelings, all the old emotions that you worked so hard to get over. You're just going to bring that back to the front, and then you're going to be back at square one and you have to start over. So if you're at that point to where you have to, that you did what you had to do, you healed, but then you went back and now you have to start over, don't feel bad, okay? Starting over does not mean you are back at the bottom. Starting over means you are starting over from experience. Don't take yourself through the same thing that you just went through, sis. It is not worth it, okay? It's not worth it. So always take care of you. And the last thing that I'm talking about on this video before we close this thing on out, I told y'all it's not going to be really, really long and drawn out. I'm going to talk about relationships. When I think about relationships, the first question that comes to my mind is, why do we let society change our perspective on love? Like, honestly, sometimes, you know, of course, recently this year and last year, people was really on that fuck nigga free, they outside and all this other shit they having the hot girl summers and stuff like that. But then when the next couple months come and then winter come up, you seeing all the couples being in love, and all of a sudden you want the teddy bear and you want the matching pictures and everything, you know, you just want to do all this lovey-dovey stuff. So for me, it's just like, are you doing it just because society is doing it? Are you doing it just because your favorite celebrity is taking Christmas pictures with her boyfriend? Like, what is it? Oh my God, why did both of my lights just die right now? This may look a little different, but my lights just died. Like, what the freak? Both of them died on me, and I literally was charging them before I started this video. So why did you die? Why did you die? But we're gonna keep this thing pushing, okay? We're gonna keep this thing on rolling. In my opinion, a lot of y'all just be doing shit because you see others doing it. And you will never be happy because their reality is not yours. It never will be yours. So for me, it's just like you have to know what you're looking for. What is your perspective? What season are you in? Just because you see your favorite celebrity or your favorite influencer doing certain shit, that doesn't mean you have to follow that trend or do that shit, because at the end of the day, they are only posting what they want you to see. Honestly, like, everybody know how the social media run. Do you think people are going to post the bad parts, the sad parts of their life? No, they're going to post what gets them the most likes, the most comments. So you already know how this game go. So you just really have to be, you know, I don't know. I just really hate that like society has let everyone think that if you just be submissive to your man, or if you just do certain stuff, or you just go, even if you're going 50-50 with your man, a lot of people in society really think that is like, oh, you just settling and all this other shit. Like, that bothers me, because why do you feel like a man has to take care of you? Like, a man does not have to take care of you at all. Now, if he has the money, like if he has the funds to provide for you and him, then by all means, girl, live your motherfucking life. But I'm talking about the ones that come in the door with their hand out when you don't even have nothing to provide for these men. Like, you can't even be that man piece. But then when you say shit like that, people always say like, oh, you're a pick-me ass person, or whatever the case may be. It's not being a pick-me ass person. It's just everybody is not toxic. Some women like to cater to their men, and there's nothing wrong with that. And for me, it's just like, I've always been that type of me. Like, I've never really wanted to be submissive or just really wanted to follow someone's lead in the past. So it's just really come with time. So, you know, people just like, oh, if he not a scammer, if he not the big homie, I don't want him, and da 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 da. Like, girl, I promise you, I am the type of person that I like to be the water to my man's flower, if that makes sense. Like, I want to be running it up so much with him that y'all gonna think we got that scammer money, or he the big homie or something like that. But no, we're gonna be really running this thing up together. So to me, I don't really see nothing wrong with going 50-50 with your man. And that's just in my opinion. Like, it's not cool to be a leech, and if your man is making more than you and doing more for you, then that's fine too. But I just always feel like it's something that should be reciprocated. If it's not money, like if some men don't want to take money from you, because y'all, honestly, literally, I have to sneak money into my man Cash App or anything. Like, he will not take money from me. But I'm the type of person that I'm just like, okay, I see you working hard. I see you doing this. I see you doing that. Let me reward you, you know. Because men are very busy. So if you have a man that's working and making time for you, bitch, make sure that man is taken care of, okay? If he want that game, bitch, buy that game, okay? If he want that... I'm gonna go too far. I'm not a materialistic person. I just know I'm in love with a person when I just really want to find out the things that money can't buy. Like, what makes them happy? What's something fun that they like to do? Like, what makes them mad? Like, coming up with different dates and stuff that I never really did. Like, to me, spending time, that quality time, is definitely my love language. So yeah, I mean, anybody can do anything for you. Like, somebody can do something for you and not give a fuck about you. So getting the material things from someone, if it's not genuine, then what's the point of having it? What's the point of bragging about it? I just never really understood that. But to me, iron sharpens iron, meaning that my man really motivates me to do a lot of stuff. Me watching his accomplishments, it really motivates me to do the certain stuff that he did. No, me and him are not really into the same things. We have two different businesses that we're trying to take off. But him having these dreams and hopes, and they're actually playing out, and me sitting there and being the witness of it, I really love to see that. And it really motivates me. I'm trying to match his energy. So if he out here working hard, then what I need to do? I need to be out here working hard too. Like, I know that right now we are both in grind mode. He's hustling for something, I'm hustling for something. So for me, I just wouldn't feel right taking hundreds and hundreds of dollars from him right now when I know he's trying to build an empire. Because I know once that empire is built, and if me and him still rocking and everything still going how it's going, oh, I already know infinite purses, infinite anything. Like, that money is going to always be rolling in. So I know at the end I'm going to benefit from it. So with that being said, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Yeah, stuff is not always materialistic, though. It's really not. Like, learn yourself and then learn your person. And I promise you, everything will go so much smoother. It really would. It will go 10 times smoother. So yes, this is the end of this girl talk. I told y'all it was gonna be really short, really sweet, to the point. I just really want to see how I would go about doing this video. So please give me some feedback like you do every video. I have someone telling me something about every video, and I love the good feedback that I am getting. So if you guys really want to have more girl talks like this, let me know. And I don't mind setting this camera up. You know, girl, I will have my wine. I will be sipping and talking, and we can put our PJs on and just really sit down and vibe, like have this girl talk with Brit. So yes, so once again, I want to thank you guys for coming to my channel, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I will see you guys later.